What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Morgan's Mind Podcast. I'm your host, Morgan Mills. Thank you guys so much again for tuning into this week's episode. I apologize. Last week I did not get an episode out. It was super busy, and by the time I got to even having a break to be able to record, I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get this recorded, get this edited, and get it out by my normal posting time on Friday. So again, I apologize. I have a goal to be more consistent and I'm working on it. So even today, there's things that I just know sometimes I have to do and cram them in. I know I always talk about making time for the things that matter and are important. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Like today, I was like, there's no way I'm going to fit that in and record it. But then I'm like, well, that's because I have to make the time. I can make it work, and I'm going to. So here we are. I'm so excited and happy to be chatting with you guys. I'm in a great mood today, and yeah, I'm just really excited to talk about today's topic. Obviously, you could tell. Today's topic is all about making exercise fun, making your workouts, making being active, being healthy, enjoyable, because I know for some people who are brand new or looking from the outside in, completely think there's no way that I could make that a lifestyle, make that enjoyable. Nothing about working out, putting my body through torture seems fun. But I'm here to tell you that there's so many ways to make it fun and enjoyable, and that's exactly what me and you both are going to do this summer. Because as summer is here and approaching, I feel like it is so much easier and there's so many more ways to be and stay motivated, simply just because, one, the sun is shining, it gives me good vibes, vitamin D, it puts me in a great mood. But at least where I live, we can't be outside year-round, 24/7. It's not warm, it snows, it gets gross and rainy. But when it's summer and the sun is shining, there's tons of things that you can be outside doing to keep your body moving and stay active that are much more fun than probably what you're limited to when there's nasty weather and you got to be indoors. And I know what it feels like to be in a rut or stuck with your exercises, your routine, not feeling like you're making progress, or simply just not having fun with it, because trust me, I have been there many times. There's been days, weeks where going to the gym feels like such a chore and my workouts feel like the last thing that I want to be doing. And I hate those days or those times where I'm dreading my workouts and I feel like I'm simply just going through the movements, the motions, the exercises to literally just get it over with and get to leave the gym. There's been days when I literally think about getting in and getting out, and that's all I care about, whether the workout is actually effective. Regardless or not, I'm like, I did something and I'm ready to be out of here. But that is never a fun feeling, because I hate feeling that way. I hate not being locked in and being into it. And that is exactly why I think it's important to spice things up, add in and try new things that you may normally not do. And we just have to understand that there are so many countless ways to work out, move your body, and make things fun and enjoyable, or simply get into it in the first place. And that is exactly, like I said, what we are here to chat about today. First and foremost, I think it's very important to remember that exercise in the first place is honestly a privilege. I've noticed a difference when I shift my approach simply from the mindset of oh, I have to work out today, instead of thinking great, I still have to get my workout in, to thinking and remembering that no, it's not I have to do this, it's I get to work out today. Because if you think about it, there's literally people all over the world, people right probably next door, that wish they could be moving their body just like you, wish they could do the workouts that you're doing, live the lifestyle that you're living, simply just move their body in the ways that you're able and capable of moving yours. So sometimes if I'm completely dreading getting up and going to the gym in the first place, I tell myself, you get to work out today, you get to be alive, you get to move your body. And that's honestly just such an amazing thing that we shouldn't take for granted. But when we talk about movement and we talk about exercise, just remember that simply does not have to only mean lifting weights. If you're someone who likes to switch things up, or someone who feels like you need to switch things up, because I'm there too, you could look into taking and joining some classes, or even just trying them out. I know like a lot of places that offer classes will do like a first time like free trial. So if it's a yoga class, maybe hot yoga, Pilates, a cycling class, even a dance class. I know me and my friends have talked about wanting to do that this summer. We all have like some different classes that we mentioned that we've been interested in trying. So we've talked about going with each other and just trying all of those out. And I mean, like, why not? Because you could completely fall in love with something that you had no clue you'd be interested in. And like for me and my friends, it's also just another time and way to be spending time together while also getting in an exercise, moving our body, and doing something that maybe we were too nervous or scared to do alone, but we're still being active and we're still doing something to benefit our health. So I'm super excited and looking forward to that. So maybe that's something that you choose to do this summer, is take a new class, try a new class, look at what's offered in your area, and give it a try. Maybe you're someone that is an ex-athlete. You played sports as a child or in your younger past years, or maybe you're someone that's just always been interested and had a passion for a certain sport. I actually used to play tennis in middle school and high school, and it was literally so fun. Like, I miss it so much. My senior year was COVID, so I didn't get a senior season, but I loved playing tennis, and let me tell you, it was definitely a workout. I have not even attempted to play probably like since 2020, but it's something that I'm definitely planning to try and do again this summer. And you do not have to be good at it at all to be having fun and make it effective. I most definitely probably forgot half, if not almost all of my skills, but that's not the point. I would still be definitely getting a major sweat in, burning a lot of calories. Literally just running back and forth to grab the ball is a workout in itself. So maybe this summer you make it a goal to grab your friends, your family, whoever, and go try out a new sport, go play a sport that you've played in the past, and use that as a way to have fun while also getting a workout in. It's a way to bring out your inner child and enjoy yourself, and I think that's one of also the biggest things that makes movement so effective. You're so much more likely to like be engaged in it when you feel like it's not something that you're being forced to do. And don't get me wrong, discipline is the biggest factor. Some days you've got to get yourself into that gym whether you want to or not. You could be dreading it, but you still have to get yourself in there. So discipline is not the point, because discipline is when you know it's what you need to be doing and you're going to make yourself do it otherwise. But I feel like if you're supplementing your life in other areas with things that you enjoy, you're more likely to enjoy those other areas too. Maybe you're more likely to enjoy your lifts if you've already went and gone on a run and that's something that makes you happy, or you're going to go on a run later and that makes you happy. So all in all, you're benefiting these other areas that you weren't enjoying as much before, if that makes sense. I just think that when you're happy in one area, it's more likely to improve and boost your mood and affect all areas. But another important factor to remember is that we literally all have different goals. My goals may be completely different from yours, and yours may be completely different from mine. And that is 100% okay. And also, some people have certain like limits. Some people have health conditions, current or previous injuries that may not allow them to do the same things that I'm doing or do the same things that you're doing. We all may have to engage in exercise in different ways that may not be typical to the next person or typical of what you think of when you think of a hard-working, effective workout, and that is so okay too. At the end of the day, it's all about finding what works best literally for you and makes you feel like your best self. Your mental health plays such a big role in affecting and uplifting your physical health too, and vice versa. They go hand in hand. If you're not happy, you may not be performing as well in the gym or in your exercises as you could be. So maybe during a time that you are in a rut, you take a step back and do different things that are going to benefit your mental health, whether it's walking, running, getting outside, connecting with nature, doing yoga, whatever it may be that works for you to take that little mental break that you need to then get back into doing physically what you want to be doing. And like I said before, with summer being here, I feel like the possibilities are so much more endless. Let's see, even just going for a daily hot girl walk, that's something that I have a goal of doing every day. And I've been doing it after my workouts typically. here recently, just even around my neighborhood. I have a same route that I go on every day, so I'll do that after my workouts just to get more steps in, and because I enjoy it. It's fun and relaxing to me. Or even in the morning after breakfast, because walking is great to help with digestion. So after I eat, I'll go on a walk, and that's something that's, like I said, getting my steps up. It's a form of cardio, and it's simply because it makes me happy. I feel good. It's so relaxing, peaceful with my headphones on, or with a friend or with my mom, and that's something that I love doing. You could go swimming. Swimming is such a great form of exercise. I know a lot of pools probably should be open because this past weekend was Memorial Day, so swimming is great. You could go on a hike or just a walk. I know a lot of state parks or even local parks have nice and fun trails that are enjoyable. That's something I love to do and definitely want to do more of this summer. Canoeing, kayaking, paddleboarding, anything like that is so fun, but you don't even realize how much of a workout it probably is until the next day. Your body's going to be sore and you're like, oh, so I did do something. That was effective. It was fun, but I was also working my muscles and getting a little workout in at the same time. And see what I'm saying? Like, things can be so much fun and you don't even realize, as long as you're moving your body, that you're burning calories and getting your heart rate up, you're doing something and it's effective. Also, riding a bike is a great form of exercise. That's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I swear I don't even know the last time I rode a bike, but riding a bike is so effective. And maybe you ride a bike around your neighborhood, around trails, go to the park. That's something that I also hope to do this summer, is maybe get a bike, find someone with a bike, and ride a bike around a few times a week. There's honestly just so many ways that you could be getting in movement that you probably don't even realize. So if you're someone who's maybe hesitant to even start working out because you think that you have to get right into the gym and start weightlifting, or maybe you're just someone who, even like me, is looking for new ways to get outside and be active, switch up your routine, add something fun, spice it up, remember that there are so many ways. Like, literally, I mean, you could get on TikTok and probably find a whole new passion, habit, exercise, and have something completely new to do this summer. I would say that the summer is really a great time to try new things and experiment, and if you try it and you don't like it, there's nobody saying you have to do it. You can move on and go to the next thing. Nobody is going to tell you what you can or can't do, but nobody is also going to hold your hand and force you to get your body moving. That is also up to you. Sure, some things probably are better for certain and specific goals that people may have, but some movement is better than no movement. That's what I always remember and tell myself. If I get in there and if you get in there and you only have 50% to give one day and you give that 50%, then you've given 100%. And some effort is better than no effort. That happens, and that goes for any and all areas. If you're trying your best, you're moving around in some way, you're being active, you think about it. If you get to the gym and you literally do the best you can do, or you get out and get on a walk and that's the best you can do that day, you're doing so much better than if you would have decided to stay inside and sit on the couch. So you've always got to think about it in that aspect. Something is better than nothing. And a combo of multiple things: weightlifting, yoga classes, daily walks, focusing on your nutrition. That is just a great start. I mean, you can never go wrong by trying. If you are feeling stuck, if you are feeling like you have completely no clue where to start, you want to change things up, maybe it's that small little area that needs tweaked, and that could have a massive impact on your life and your results and your progress, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here to be a listening ear, give a little piece of advice. Maybe just sometimes you need an outside voice and an outside person looking in to tell you, oh, here's what you could change, here's what we could do. I'd love to help you build a consistent and impactful routine, and it could have just that change and just that impact that you're looking for. And that's something that I try to do with all my clients, is get a feel and pay attention to what exactly it is that they enjoy and build off of that. Because like I said, if you're not doing the things that you do enjoy, you're less likely to be consistent and you're less likely to stick with it. I know that I cannot wait to get moving and try some new things this summer. I will definitely be sharing updates with you guys of what I try and I decide to do. Of course, probably you're going to see pictures and stuff on my social medias, and maybe I'll make an episode coming on here talking about, even maybe at the end of the summer, what all new things I did. I'm actually getting ready today to go to the gym myself with my friends. I plan to hit quads. I have been absolutely loving leg days recently. I've been a lower body fan for a minute now. You go through phases. I used to love upper body probably this time last year, but now I'm loving seeing the growth in my legs and the definition. That makes me so happy and so motivated. So yeah, that's my plans for today. I hope that you are getting out and doing something you love, having a good workout. I hope that today's episode and topic was helpful, maybe got you thinking, maybe got you interested in doing something new, trying a new area of exercise. But as always, like I said, please feel free to reach out to me through DM or any other form of contact you have. My coaching application is always linked in my bio or on my website, healthlifemorgan.com. I'd love to schedule a call and chat with you about your goals, figure out what we can do to get you moving, fall back in love with the process of focusing and working on yourself, because as always, we are working on becoming the very best version of ourselves possible, not only this summer, but year-round, guys. Thank you all so very much for listening. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Have a great rest of your day, and I will chat with you guys next week. Bye, guys.